Howdy guys, and welcome back to another episode of Albert Engel's Pro Career and Pro Cycling Manager 2024. Last episode, that Queen stage, 2 times over Mount Ventoux, was an epic stage, but unfortunately, two things happened. Albert, I don't know, seemed a bit weak. Maybe it was our tactics as well. We shouldn't have attacked the way we did. I'm not the best at gauging yellow bar usage on mountains. I'll admit to that. I need to definitely look into it and get a bit better at it. Let's jump into this stage, Nimes to Carcassonne. It's a sprint stage, 221k in length. So we'll get through it pretty quickly. But yeah, that crash really on the descent, that was, look, we got to not use acrobatic descent as much as we do. That's as simple as that. Let's get into the action.
Hello and welcome to all. Today we have the second stage in a row that seems to be tailor-made for the sprinters. However, they'll have to pull off a Tour de France exploit because up till now, no finish in Carcassonne has given rise to a mass sprint.
All right, and here we are. Albert moving up into his position at the front. We got Rockaz just behind. Perfect. You're going to protect Albert for this stage. We're going to whack it on 8x, and we're going to see you guys at the sprint point unless anything pretty wild happens. Yeah, another aggressive start to the stage. No surprises there. All right, we'll catch you guys at the sprint point. All right, we're here at the sprint point. Well, the breakaway is riding through it currently. I didn't catch you guys up, but in the breakaway is an Arkea rider, Louvel from France, Vermesh from DSM, Bourgadeau from Versace Cycling, and Perez from Cofidis. We have a fair few riders interested here. Looks like Groves is going to get the early jump. We don't get to actually watch, unfortunately. But yeah, looks like Groves was getting the jump there. I assume he held on. Let's have a look. No, it was Milan, Malir, Lund, Anderson. Groves managed 8th. Thujason there in 9th. Where was DeLee and Mikkels? 11th and 12th. So not really much time, or not time game, point gain for them. All right, let's jump all the way through to the last 10 Ks, and we'll catch you guys as we take a little sniff at this sprint finale. Alrighty, we're at 3k to go just about. We'll take the gel here. We might use sneaking just so we can get through any gaps. Well, I've grabbed Philipson's wheel technically, but I might slip on to Kuja's wheel here. He's right in front of us. Looks like he's moving through now. Yep, perfect. We're going to leave it, leave it, leave it. All right, try and go with Albert. He might bag a top 10 this time, but it's Merlier. He has been dominant in these sprints. I think that's his third one. Lund Anderson managing second place. Kuj in third. Thorn Teutenberg there in fourth from Alperson. So he actually did a lot better than Jasper down in 10th. But it's huge for Albert. It's 5th place. That is massive. That should be some clawing back at the deficit, I think, even. Mikkel's only managed 18th. Vindegaard and Tadej even sneaking into the top 20. That was a hell of a chaotic finish, that is for sure. Let's get the podiums. Yeah, Tim Merlier from Lund Anderson, Kuj in 4th. And then, yeah, looking down the list, Thujason and Jasper in 9th and 10th. So no changes on GC. Albert just missed out on some points bonuses, or sorry, time bonuses there. No changes on KOM, but in terms of the points class, well, Tim Merlier's emerged as a contender. Albert's closed the gap at 191, so things are looking pretty good in regards to the points class. No changes on Young Rider. Liddell Trek lose a little bit of ground in the team class race. All right, let's get into stage 14, which is a hilly stage. But first, we have leveled up. Level 29, we've got a skill to use. We were going to finish off all of race, I believe. So we might do sneaking next. So we might be able to use this to sneak off the front, essentially. That's the point of it. All right, let's get into stage 14. All right, stage 14 from Carcassonne to Quillen. It features 3 category 2 climbs, 2 category 3 climbs. Certainly a tricky one on paper, but I don't expect any major time gaps. A reduced peloton would be nice, and a chance for Albert to take the stage win if most of our team should be able to make it.
Fans everywhere. There should be plenty of breakaway specialists ready to try their hand today. Given the irregular terrain, the sprinters probably won't bring their teammates into play. And on the eve of a mountain stage in the Pyrenees, the favourites will no doubt prefer to save their strength.
Vlasov, unfortunately, on a -2 day for him, uncharacteristic. He typically likes a bit of wet weather. Alright, we're going to jump forward to this sprint point like usual, although we might catch you guys up right away on who's in that breakaway, because it is massive. Ben Healy, up the road, 12th place. He's a contender for not GC, although he might be. He might sneak his way back into the top 10. I meant the KOM is what he's a contender for. Zana as well has snuck his way up there. And Max Poole, the KOM leader. So Zana, though, the highest rider on GC in that group. Enrique Mas as well up there. Just quickly go through the list. Simon Yates as well, making his way in there from Jayco. Not kind of the rider he once was, but still a very dangerous rider. Kung has made his way into the break. Kavanagh as well. Cor Anderson. Yeah, it's a strong breakaway. 18 riders. I think that's staying away, if I'm honest. We haven't really got the firepower to do much about it. Yeah, I'd expect that to stay away, unfortunately. Alright, we are about to go through the sprint point, but 15 riders in the breakaway means nothing on offer. No changes to the sprint class. The big news, though, is the peloton has been chasing. Hindley is almost cooked. We still have Vlasov looking after us. Sobrero is still available, although not accessible for us at the moment. Ooh, Hindley's cooked himself, though. It's back out there above 3 minutes for the break. Looks like Sobrero actually slipping off the front. Gone solo. Okay, fair enough to him. We'll let him go. Fair enough. That's kind of frees us up to not have to worry about the break. See if he managed to get his way back. We've still got all of our group here. We're at 4 minutes back from the break. Up and over this hill, though. Yeah, no. It's not going to come back at all, is it? Have a look at that. That is going all the wrong way. Zana, though, and Ben Healy, yeah, they're contending for the KOM class. Max Bull missing out. It's at 37 points. Three-way tie at the lead. Sobrero's just been caught, and we're on this Category 3 climb before a long old descent into the final Category 2 climb. Alright, we are on this Category 2. We have Martinez and Van der Poel attacking off the front. We've got Vlasov still with us, doing an excellent job protecting us. He might use Transcend himself. Hopefully he can stay here. Martinez and Van der Poel, though, are riding away currently. Tish Benoot is riding the front very hard. Wout's here as well. They're about to go over the top of this climb. Filippo Zani, you just heard, is attacking. Looks like he might have got those KOM points. He has. We've still got 12k to go. I was going to say 20k to go, but we've got 2 minutes 40 from the front of the race. So I don't think there's going to be any real shifts on GC here. But yeah, it's unfortunate we're not going to get to go for the stage win, really. That's kind of the bad news. Right, we're going to move up. I just saw his wheel. There he is. We're going to grab Vindegaard's wheel here into this finale. Our main game, not lose time, realistically. As sad as it is, I wanted to go for the stage win, but yeah, not really a chance of that today. It doesn't look like it. We're going to take the gel. We're at 2k to go. Just searching around. We got Vindegaard. We got Vindegaard. We got Pogacar. I can't see Remco. There he is, just coming into picture. Looks like the stage is just about to be sorted. Wout has launched his sprint. Pogacar's on his wheel. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. Launch off. What is Jonas doing? He just let Vindegaard go up the road. I mean, Pogacar go up the road like that. Okay, well, I think we've managed to just catch Pogacar's group there. So should be same time. We're going to have to see the final results to confirm that. But that was shady tactics from the Visma rider. Wout going up the road with Tadej. I don't know what they were really doing. They're on the side of... or the wrong side of the Tadej battle. They're behind Tadej currently. They shouldn't be letting him up the road like that. That's, yeah, gloves are off at the moment in the Tour, I've got to say. Things are getting cagey. Alright, so stage winner Pierre Latour from Versace Cycling. Texture pack not loaded in there. On GC, yes, it is. We didn't lose any time. That's good news. 38:43 and a minute 35. Still the time gaps between the big four. Best climber is with Zana now. Ben Healy has taken over second place. Max Bull dropping back to third. You can see no points for Albert. It's become very difficult to go for the KOM class as a GC runner, I've got to say. No changes to the points class, unfortunately. No changes to young rider. No changes at all to the team class situation either. Ineos still leading Liddell Track. Okay, let's get on to this 15th stage, which is a big old mountain stage. Here we are, a mountain stage, a category 1, the Monte de Montlouis, the Col de Pirimons, the Port de Envilira, and the Colada de Becalis. I think I said that one sort of right. It is a big old descent into the climb off this category 1 climb as well. Wouldn't mind a little bit of separation from Pogačar if we can. I want to get back out to a minute lead. This final week is proven to be very difficult.
Without let up today, bodies will be sorely tested, and you'll have to keep a clear head on the final descent to come out on top.
The good news, Albert's back on a +3 day, so he's back feeling pretty strong. We'll get Roccas to protect us. I'm sure there's going to be a very aggressive start, as there has been in every stage of this year's tour.
Goes on to
You got Zimmerman up there, we got Oldani, Pedersen's going off the front at the moment, Latour was interested, Albanese now's going, Johannesson, the early leader of KOM. He's a dangerous rider for GC, you know, he's in 6th place, only 3 minutes 19 back. I don't think the peloton's going to be stoked with that, and I'm sure they're going to ride hard. So we're going to put Albert on 70 in retaliation to that. But yeah, the good news is, chatted to the team doctors this morning, Albert did pick up some niggles from those crashes that he had. But it's been ironed out. He's back feeling pretty strong. Hopefully he's ready to respond to some Tadej and Jonas action later in this stage. We've got that pack of 20 that have managed to get there off the front. The Uno X-Man, the most dangerous, he is riding in 6th place. Martinez is well up there. Menchuez, Max Poole, Simon Yates, Vermark, Van Gils has managed to make his way in there as well. Very punchy rider in Van Gils. Zimmerman's made his way up there. Latour, Sosa. That's pretty much the big names. All right, we'll catch you guys on the slopes of this first climb, the category 1. All right, we are on the Monte de Montlouis. It is a 17k climb, around about 5% in gradient. We need to adjust Albert's effort. He's actually slipping backwards here. We might put it back on 4x as well, just so we can react a little bit quicker to these changes in pace. Maybe 76 and sneaking might be needed here. Maybe even 80. It's very grippy, you know. The breakaways time gap has been halved. It's all the way down to 5 minutes now. Well, not halved, but yeah, significantly shrunk, that's for sure. I'm tempted to attack. There's going to be no points on offer, so there's not really any reason to do so, but I don't want the peloton sitting up constantly the way they do. They're very reliant, it seems, on my team doing all the work, but as you can see, they've burnt themselves. So it's down to UAE, Visma, maybe even Quickstep if they got anyone left to do some of the work. You can see this is where losing those 2 riders really hurts our team. It's definitely noted now. In these hilly stages, you can see we're 2 riders short compared to EF. We're 2 riders short compared to UAE, Quickstep, Ineos. No, we're only 1 rider short compared to them at least. But Visma, yeah, as well. So, yeah, that's definitely hurting us at the moment. We're at 5 minutes 15 time gap. We'll catch you guys late on this Category 2 climb. Alright, that is Roccas spent. So may as well get him out of the front because, well, he's cooked. He's not going to be able to do anything. We need UAE to commit, but they're just not interested in it, you know. They're not interested in taking up the fight. I'd love to use sneaking, but yeah, no chance. Simon Yates motivated in this stage. He's getting some points where he can get them. Looks like Jonas is riding pretty hard though. Not Jonas, sorry, Johannesson. He's riding pretty aggressive up front. Yeah, he's going to hurt himself, I think. We've got this Category 1 climb to come. A big old descent onto the next Category 1 climb after it as well. So, Maybe some action expected here. I'm going to adjust Albert and use sneaking. Like I said, or like I always say, I don't want to get caught out. I want to remain attentive near the front. Finally, the peloton's really awoken here. Visma moving to the front now. They're playing their cars. They've got a big old pack of 4 to help Jonas. We're going to have to actually adjust the effort significantly up to 85, I think. Albert's mid-pack. Not a place I like to have him. Alright, he's moving back to the front. That's good. Yeah, okay. It's definitely a high pace. There goes Tadej. We might attack ourselves. I don't want to be letting him go too far up the road. Let's just watch him. He's yellow. His red has been burnt already. We're on his wheel. Perfect. Let's sit on effort. Just get that final closing of the gap. There we go. We'll relay with him. Considers it's not up to him to pull. Sure. Okay. We got the UAE crew, not UAE, sorry, the Visma crew behind. Definitely interested. We're going to attack ourselves now. Pogacar a little bit hurt. He's caught out by that. We'll switch it to effort. Keep gassing it over the top into this descent. Perfect. And we're going to hit maintain.
So it's noses downhill, which will
just
allow
see
the
what that
riders to
does.
catch
I
their
need to
breath.
get some energy back. That's the main thing down this descent. It's at 14, it's at 16, it's at 14 again, it's at 15. Okay, that looks like it's going to come the right way. We're at a minute 30 from the front of the bike race. Tadej is chasing really hard behind. I may as well sit up here. This isn't going to go the way we want it to. And just get a yellow back as much as we can here. Just sit in the wheels, try and get it back out, but try and get it back as much as possible. We'll catch you guys on the slope of this category 1, but we're going to keep managing Albert's yellow. Try and get it all the way back as much as we can. Oh, Tadej is attacking. Albert was trying to attack at the same time as well. We've got Riccatello's interested in going with us. Tadej is going over to... Sorry, Albert's going over the top of Tadej. I'm interested in gassing it all the way to the top here. I'm going to go and use all of his red with this attack. Use the energy gel and slip it up to 99. I think this is the move. I've got the bit between the teeth. Bowman's chasing Alaphilippe as well for quick step. We're riding through the breakaway. Still Johannesson up ahead though. We're going to ride 99 all the way to the top here through Johannesson's group. We've caught Menchuez and the Versace rider. Keep riding at 99 all the way over the top here though. Albert's got 45 over the group behind. That is ideal. We're going to keep riding at 99. We're not going to do acrobatic descent. We're not touching that button. I don't want to risk it. But we're going to keep going with Albert. 99 all the way into the line. He's got 50 seconds behind. Still a good descender without acrobatic descent, you know. He's not like he's a slouch without it. And we've only got 2k left at this stage. Unfortunately, the group's really been motivated to bring him back. I'm sure it's Visma on the front driving. They've been playing some really weird tactics against Albert so far in this tour, I've got to say. Launch sprint now. Try and maximize the time games. No salute before the line just yet. But it looks like at least 35 seconds potentially. Maybe at least 30 seconds. We've got Jorgensen leading the group over the line. Tadej there probably getting third. Yes, third place to him. Fourth to Remco and fifth to Jonas. So that's your main GC battle realistically. Ben Healy making it in the front group here, but it is at least time gains on the road and also some bonus seconds Albert's way. Maybe we're back out to the minute. Fingers crossed, guys. We need that minute time gap. It's not been going Albert's way so far. Finally, another stage win for Albert. That's the third one of the tour. Alright, a 36-second gap in the end over Jorgensen and Pogacar. That is back out to a minute 20 on Tadej, a minute 29 over Jonas, and 2 minutes 21 over Remco. That's the big one. Filippo Zana up into 5th place. Matteo Jorgensen in 6th. Carlos Rodriguez in 7th. Johannesson moving a little bit backwards now. Maybe he's going to get more freedom again. In terms of best climber, Max Pools managed to climb his way back into the lead of this one. Albert finally getting some more points up onto 28. It's going to be tricky for him to keep going that way though. And the points class getting even closer. 211, 213 and 218. So Mikkels, Melli and Albert battling it out at the top of that one. Riccatello moves into 2nd place on Young Rider. No changes still to team class. A minute 34, Lidl Trek to Ineos Grenadiers. Or other way around. Alright, that was a pretty successful stage 15, and we would keep going in the mountains after this one. So next episode features a medium mountain stage and the 2 final high mountain stages. I'm very sure we're going to see the Col de Tourmalet in one of those stages as well. So please remember, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to break 500 before the end of the year. We want 500 subs as our goal before end of the year. I would love to keep making more and more content, and even potentially make it a little bit more of a full-time thing for you guys. I do like making these videos. They're good fun, and Albert's career has been a lot of fun to form, and same for the Ineos career. That's definitely started my love of the team manager side of this game again. Alright, leave a comment, guys, if you want to see any other type of content, and like the video if you're enjoying this stuff. Peace out, guys.